Stop scrolling for a second, because this is not just a video. This is a choice. In the next few minutes, you're not just watching a story. You're controlling it. Every decision you make will reveal something about your personality, your instincts, and the way your brain works. So don't sit back passively. I need you fully here, fully focused, because your answers matter. Welcome to Brain Aura, where we turn simple moments into powerful brain experiences. If you love interactive challenges and stories where your choices shape the journey, make sure you like this video right now and subscribe to Brain Aura. It helps the channel grow, and it makes sure you don't miss the next interactive adventure. Alright? Get comfortable, because this is going to be fun. Imagine this. You wake up in a quiet cabin in the woods. You don't remember how you got there. The room is simple. A wooden table, a chair, a door, and a window showing tall trees outside. On the table, there are two items: a key and a phone. With 10% battery, you can only take one. Pause for a moment. Which one do you choose? The key or the phone? If you pick the key, it means you trust physical solutions. You believe the answer is right in front of you. If you pick the phone, you rely on communication and outside help. Neither answer is wrong, but already your brain has shown its preference. Now you walk to the door. It's locked. If you took the key, you try it. The key works. The door opens to a narrow path leading deeper into the forest. If you took the phone, you turn it on. There's no signal, but you notice one saved message that says, "Trust your instincts." The battery drops to 5%. As you step outside, you see the path splits into two directions. One path looks bright and open. The other is darker but seems shorter. Which path do you choose? Think carefully. Bright and open, or dark and short? If you chose the bright path, you value safety and clarity. You prefer to see what's ahead. If you chose the dark, shorter path, you're more willing to take risks to reach your goal faster. Interesting, right? Your decisions are building a profile of your thinking style. Let's continue. As you walk, you hear a noise behind you. You can either turn around to face it or keep walking and ignore it. What do? If you turn around, you're confrontational in a healthy way. You face problems directly. If you keep walking, you're strategic. You know not every sound deserves your energy. A few minutes later, you find a small box on the ground. It's locked with a 3-digit code. On top, there's a note that says, the code is the number of sides on 2 triangles plus the number of days in a weekend. Take a second to solve it. 2 triangles have 6 sides total. A weekend has 2 days. 6 plus 2 equals 8. But remember, it's a 3-digit code, so it's 008. Did you get it? Inside the box, there's a map. The map shows a lake nearby and a small tower on a hill. You can only go to one before sunset. Do you go to the lake or the tower? Choose now. If you pick the lake, you are emotionally driven. Water represents reflection and calm. If you pick the tower, you're ambitious. You want perspective. You want to see the bigger picture. Let's say you go to the lake. You see your reflection clearly. Suddenly, the water ripples, and you notice something shiny at the bottom. Do you reach in to grab it, or do you step back? Reaching in shows curiosity and courage. Stepping back shows caution and self-control. If you went to the tower instead, you climb to the top. From there, you see the entire forest. In the distance, you spot smoke rising. Do you head toward the smoke, or do you avoid it? Heading toward it shows leadership and responsibility. Avoiding it shows survival instinct and self-protection. Now, here's a quick poll moment. Be honest. So far, have your choices been bold or careful? Keep that answer in your mind. As the sun begins to set, you realize something important. The forest isn't trapping you. It's testing you. Every choice you made reflects how you handle real-life situations. Pressure, uncertainty, risk, trust. And now, here's the final decision. You see the cabin again in the distance. You can return to it and wait for help, or you can walk past it and continue exploring the unknown path beyond the trees. What do you choose? If you return to the cabin, you value stability and patience. You believe sometimes waiting is strength. If you continue into the unknown, you're driven by growth and discovery. You believe comfort zones are limits meant to be broken. Take a second to think about all your answers. There is no perfect path. There is no wrong choice. But your pattern tells a story about you. That's the power of interactive stories. They're not just entertainment. They're mirrors. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me the choices you made. Did you take the key or the phone? The bright path or the dark one? The lake or the tower? I'm genuinely curious to see how different our community thinks. And if you enjoyed this kind of interactive experience, share this video with a friend and compare your answers. You might be surprised how different you are. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Brainora for more polls, mind games, and interactive stories that challenge the way you think. The more you participate, the more powerful these experiences become. Thank you for being part of this journey. Your mind is stronger than you realize, and I can't wait to explore the next story with you.